Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Ashley, and this video is going to be a little bit different. As you can see, I'm not in my normal area, which is my closet room, to record. I'm actually in bed. I've been sick for a couple days, so pardon me if I sound a little funny. There's been a lot of negativity on social media lately regarding so many different topics. So in spite of all that negativity, I just wanted to make a little bit different of a video today. I'm actually going to be talking about 3 different changes to my lifestyle that I've made recently that has made a huge difference regarding everyday happiness, long-term happiness for me, and it's just really made a difference. So I don't know if it'll work for you guys, but it's definitely something worth giving a shot. I know everybody is always so busy. We're always running around doing things, working, going to school, trying to keep up with family at home. There's just a lot going on. So if that sounds like something that you guys are interested in, then definitely keep watching, and let's get started. So the very first thing that I'm going to talk about is critical. This I have not missed a day. I do this every single day. It's extremely important for me. I find that it really puts things into perspective. Generally, you can ask my friends, family. I'm relatively a happy person. I try to have a cheerful disposition and try not to let things get me down. However, there are some things, some days that I have where even the smallest thing can just kind of, piss me off. I'm in a bad mood. I then further project that onto the people around me. Come home from work, had a shitty day, take it out on the boyfriend, things like that. So I have my bad days too, and rather than focusing on the negativity and letting it bring me down, I have started a book. This is the book that I have. I got this from TJ Maxx for $5, and it's just an empty journal. Pretty empty anyway, and it has a little page marker. You can use anything. You can use a Post-it. You can go to TJ Maxx and buy a cute journal. I like having something that I think is nice looking because it just is aesthetically pleasing, and I like to have it laying out. It looks nice. With this book, every single day, I try to do it when I'm in bed. Whether it's been a great day or a bad day, this is an excellent way to end my evening. I will write down for that specific day a couple things. It can be anywhere from 2 to 5 things that either made me happy, made me smile for a brief moment, made me laugh, or something that I was thankful for during that day. It can be as simple as your favorite pizza or getting accepted into the program that you wanted. It can be big or small, silly or not silly. If it made you laugh, if it made you happy, if you were grateful for that in that moment, I write it down. This allows me to appreciate the things that did happen and try to forget about the stuff that may have made me upset for that moment or made the day worse. This really just helps me focus on those things, and I end the night on a good note, and I go to sleep with a smile on my face, reminding myself of all the great things that happened that day. I recently started this, so it's not, I've got a couple pages, some doodles. You might see some arrows on there. Sometimes I write if it was like an upper day or a downer day, just to remind myself that I am allowed to have both. This has made a huge difference, guys. I highly, highly recommend it. The next thing that I implemented into my daily life is to start my day out on the right foot. This is easier said than done, and I do have days where I don't get a chance to do this, but on the days that I do, it really makes a difference. Starting my day off on the right foot is key. If I wake up in a bad mood, first thing happens and it's crappy, it sets the tone. So I've thought of a couple things that I enjoy doing first thing in the morning. It can be, for me, now for everybody it's going to be something different. You have to really think about this. This isn't something where you can just take the book idea and run with it. You have to think of something for yourself. A couple of the ways that I've implemented this is first thing in the morning, if I have extra time, I will sit down with my cup of coffee and just sit. It's peaceful. If I have a little snack with it or something, a little bit of coffee cake, just sit down and enjoy my cup of coffee. I'm not rushing around. I'm not putting it in a travel mug so I can chug it in my drive to work. Just sitting and enjoying that cup of coffee. Thinking about what you're going to do today, or not thinking about it, just clearing your mind, however you want to do it. That's one of the things that I enjoy. Another way, if I have extra time, which is where we run into problems because I generally like to sleep in, is I have my closet room, which has Christmas lights strung up. It's kind of like my area, has my makeup, my clothes, and it's just kind of like a peaceful area. I will kick all the animals out because they don't like when I do this, and just turn those lights on so the rest of the room will be dark, and I just do stretches. Or some people, if you're really advanced, you can do meditation. That's really hard for me. But I just do basic stretches, really just focusing on my breathing, enjoying that peaceful few minutes. That is huge. I just have a really hard time waking up early enough. I really, really like to sleep. But if I do that, my day is great. One other thing that I try to start my day off on the right foot that makes a big difference, and I do this every day, is on my drive to work, once I hit a certain point where it's just a point that I picked, but once I get to a certain road, I pull up YouTube on my phone that's Bluetooth connected to my car, and whatever 2 or 3 songs that I am obsessed with in that time, I play those songs on YouTube until I get to work. So I'm jamming out, vibing, whatever type of music I'm feeling that day. I listen to those few songs, and when I get to work, those are the last few songs that I listened to. So I'm going to walk into work, and I'm going to be in a good mood. I just heard my favorite song. I was dancing, singing, whatever music I was feeling. But I'm walking into work now with that good attitude, good music, good vibes, smile on my face. Hopefully I did some stretches, had my cup of coffee, and I'm ready to work. So something worth a shot. Think of a couple things that really help you start your day out on the right foot. And lastly, the third step that I have implemented into my daily life that's really helped with keeping me on a happy note is not seeking validation from other people when it comes to me as a person. I have very many different facets to me. On this day, I might be feeling alternative, punk rock, wearing all black, dark lipstick, really just kind of vibing towards that. And then the next day, I could be feeling bows in my hair, daisies on my dress, frolicking in the fields of whatever. I just have many different sides to me. Some days I, really want to eat healthy and do all these things and change my life, and the next day I want to eat brownies and lay in bed and feel self-love that way. So for a very long time I have sought this validation from people, and now that I focus a lot on Instagram wants to categorize you. They want a theme for your Instagram page that uses all the same filters and has either a dark vibe or a vintage vibe. It has these themes that they want you. And I struggled with that for a while because I couldn't put myself into a theme. I couldn't try to put myself in this category that social media and everybody that's kind of around you wants to put you in. They want to just categorize you. And I struggled. So finally realizing that I don't fit a category. I don't need you to tell me, oh, you're hipster, oh, you're alternative, or whatever. You don't need that. You don't have to be a category. You don't have to hear any of these things from these people that you think you do. You are who you are, and on Tuesday, I'm punk rock, and on Wednesday, I'm a hippie with flowers in my hair. It really doesn't matter. Obviously, I care what Jake thinks, or what Brittany thinks, or whoever, my mom, but that's to a certain degree as well. You have to do what makes you happy and be who makes you happy. That's key. I wake up and I feel good about myself and don't feel the need that once you've been categorized into this position, that doesn't mean you have to stay there. You can be who you are, and you can change that at any minute, and you don't need anybody to help you do that. hopefully this helped you guys. This is stuff that I've just changed slowly over time and have really saw great results from it. So if you liked this, definitely let me know. If you guys have ideas that have helped you with everyday happiness, or you want to share your thoughts, please feel free to comment down below. If you want to message me privately, I will put my Instagram name down below. Feel free to DM me. I'm always here to talk. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. Also, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe and give me the thumbs up so that I know you liked this. This is kind of different than any of the other videos I've ever done, so I don't know if it's liked or not unless you give me a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. I'll see you guys next time.